What if I told you that you could boost your income by 50% without working 80-hour weeks or draining your savings? For years, I chased the big break, burning out on endless hustle, only to get nowhere. Then I found a painfully simple blueprint that felt like cheating, and today I'm sharing it with you. Most people think a 50% income jump means winning the lottery, landing a dream promotion, or starting a risky business. It feels like a goal only for the super talented or ultra lucky. But that's a carefully constructed illusion. The truth is far more accessible and, frankly, less glamorous than what Instagram gurus sell. Let's bust those myths right now. Myth number 1, you have to work more hours, not smarter hours, to make significantly more money. This myth keeps countless people stuck. The idea that income is directly proportional to hours. Want a 50% income bump? Work 50% more, right? That's 20 extra hours on a 40-hour week. Impossible for most. Adding hours quickly leads to diminishing returns, burnout, plummeting productivity, and a nosedive in quality of life. The path to a 50% income increase isn't about more time. It's about increasing the value of your time. A minimum wage earner is capped, even at 80 hours. But a specialized freelancer, a senior copywriter or skilled web developer, might work just 20 extra hours at $75 to $100 an hour. That's an added $1,500 to $2,000 per week, or $6,000 to $8,000 a month. Imagine that annually. The evidence is clear. The market pays for skill and problem solving, not just time spent. Instead of asking how you can work more, ask yourself, how can I make each hour I work more valuable? Here's what most people miss when they think about increasing their income. This often means acquiring a new, high-demand skill or refining an existing one to an expert level. This isn't about luck, it's about strategy. My friend Sarah, a project manager, thought her only path was climbing the corporate ladder slowly, but she also had a knack for streamlining processes. Instead of taking on more internal projects for the same salary, she started offering her project management and process optimization skills as a fractional consultant to small businesses in the evenings. She charged $75 an hour, significantly more than her effective hourly wage at her corporate job, because she was solving a direct, high-value problem for her clients. Within 6 months, her side hustle was bringing in nearly an extra $20,500 a month, well on her way to a 50% income boost. She didn't work 50% more hours, she worked smarter, more valuable hours. Myth number 2, you need a revolutionary idea or a complicated startup to make serious extra money. When side hustle comes up, most jump to $2 billion app ideas or opening a physical store. This misconception is paralyzing, convincing people that without a genius concept, significant money is impossible. But honestly, some of the most lucrative income boosts are incredibly boring. Simply solving common problems. Think virtual assistants, social media managers, freelance writers, bookkeepers, website maintenance, graphic designers, even specialized tutors. These aren't revolutionary. They're essential services businesses and individuals need. The global gig economy, where these types of services thrive, is booming. It was valued at over $200 billion in 2018 and is projected to reach over $450 billion by 2023. That's a massive market hungry for reliable, skilled individuals. You don't need to invent something new. You need to identify a problem and offer a solution using skills you already have or skills you can learn relatively quickly. And this next part surprised me. The most lucrative income boosters aren't what you think. I remember thinking I needed to invent the next big thing. I wasted months trying to come up with some incredible e-commerce product. Meanwhile, a colleague who was simply really good at proofreading started offering her services to local real estate agents for their listings and marketing materials. Within a year, she was consistently making an extra $1,500 a month, simply by leveraging an existing skill that others found valuable. No complex business plan, no inventory, just her keen eye and a laptop. That's often the secret, identifying a need and filling it reliably. Myth number 3, you need significant upfront investment to launch an income-boosting side venture. This myth is a huge barrier, needing thousands to start anything worthwhile. Venture capital, seed rounds, expensive equipment, it all seems out of reach. But for many of the high-value services we just discussed, your primary investments are your time, your brain, and maybe a relatively inexpensive online course to sharpen a skill. You already own a computer and have internet access. These are often the only tools you need to become a freelance writer, a virtual assistant, a social media consultant, or a website designer. Consider the return on investment. If you spend $500 on an online course to become proficient in a specific software like Adobe Illustrator or a digital marketing platform, and that skill allows you to charge an extra $50 an hour, you'll recoup that investment in just 10 hours of work. After that, it's pure profit. Compared to, say, buying a new car which depreciates immediately, or even investing in a physical storefront, the ROI on skill acquisition is often astronomically higher. Don't get me wrong, sometimes strategic investments make sense, but don't let the fear of a huge upfront cost stop you. Most profitable side hustles are born from leveraging existing resources and then strategically investing in skills that increase your value, not necessarily in expensive equipment or office space. Forget what you've heard about needing deep pockets. This is where true wealth building begins. Myth number 4. A 50% income increase is an impossible, unrealistic goal for the average person. This myth keeps people from even trying. It seems like such a massive leap that it's relegated to the realm of fantasy. I make $60,000. How am I ever going to make $90,000? The mistake is seeing 50% as one insurmountable leap. Break it down. A $50,000 annual income, a 50% increase is $25,000 extra. Sounds like a lot, but that's just $2,083 per month. Now let's go back to our hourly rate discussion. If you develop a skill that allows you to charge $50 an hour, which many specialized freelance roles easily exceed, how many extra hours do you need to work to hit that $2,083 per month? Roughly 42 hours a month. Divide that by 4 weeks, and you're looking at just 10.5 extra hours per week. Suddenly, that impossible 50% increase becomes a manageable 10-11 hours a week of focused high-value work. That could be 2 extra hours a night or a solid block on a Saturday. It's not a pipe dream, it's a strategic allocation of a small amount of time to high-value activities. The truth revealed, a 50% income increase isn't about magic, revolutionary products, or working yourself to death. It's a strategic, analytical approach to value creation. It boils down to this. 1. Identify a problem. What pain point can you solve for individuals or businesses? 2. Leverage or acquire a high-value skill. What skill do you have, or can you learn quickly, that directly addresses that problem? 3. Charge for your value, not just your time. Position yourself as a solution provider, not just an hourly worker. 4. Start small and iterate. Don't wait for perfection. Test your idea, get feedback, and refine your offering. This is about becoming a critical thinker regarding your own earning potential. It's about questioning the conventional wisdom that tells you to wait for permission or for opportunity to simply appear. Instead, you create it by understanding what the market values and then delivering it efficiently. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor before making financial decisions. So, where do you start today? Grab a pen and paper or open a note on your phone. Your actionable takeaway. 1. Skill audit. List 3 to 5 skills you genuinely possess that someone else might find valuable. Think broadly. Writing, organizing, problem solving, design, technical abilities, even teaching. 2. Market research. 5 minutes. Go to a platform like Upwork, Fiverr, or even LinkedIn. Search for your skills or skills adjacent to yours. What are people charging? What problems are they solving? This gives you a baseline of demand and pricing. 3. One small step. Identify one micro step you can take this week. Maybe it's watching a free tutorial on a specific software, updating your LinkedIn profile to highlight a skill, or simply telling 3 people you know what kind of problem you're interested in solving. Don't wait for permission. Start small, provide value, and watch how quickly that impossible 50% income increase becomes your new reality. What skills are you going to leverage first? Let me know in the comments below. And if this critical, skeptical approach to finance resonates with you, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more myth-busting insights. Until next time, keep questioning and keep growing your wealth.